Hey buddy, can you guess the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 3, congratulations. If you're not getting it, I'm here to help you. So, in the main method, we have a integer variable max, which is initialized to 5, and an integer variable c, which is initialized to 0. So, if you closely look at the for loop, there is a semicolon in it. So, what it means is that this for loop doesn't have any body, it is an empty, its body is empty. So this loop will execute 5 times and the C value will be incremented and that value will be printed here and end will be printed. So your option 3 is the answer for it. Can you find the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 3, congratulations. If not, I'm here to help you out. So in the main method, we have a printf statement which includes a string, but it also has some escape sequences in it. So we have /r over here. The function, the /r is basically the carriage written. What it does is it moves the cursor to the leftmost position. All right. So after once it encounters a /r, it moves the cursor to the leftmost position and overwrites the string. So here we have OK, right? So this ex is overwritten by this OK. These two characters are overwritten and the other characters are printed as such. And this /n takes the cursor to the next line. Can you find the output of the code given here? If you're struggling, I'm here to help you out. So in the main method, we have the integer variable a, which is initialized to 0, and we perform certain operations in the a. So we have the logical operator as well as the bitwise operator. We might be confused like which operator should I perform first and continue. So we should remember that this bitwise operator has more precedence compared to the logical operator. So firstly, to bitwise OR of 1, this part will get executed. When it executes, it returns 3 as the output. As you can see, this is the bit representation of 2 and 1, and you basically perform the OR operation in it. So this will turn to 1 and this will turn to 1 and all others are zeros, and it will give 3 as the output. And the logical OR operator, what it does is it returns true. So in C language, we don't have any Boolean data type, right? So it returns 1 if it is true, or it returns 0 if it is false. So when we perform 5 or 3, it returns 1 since both are non-zero. So it returns 1 and the 1 is printed here, and the option is option 1. Can you find the output of this weird C code? If your answer is -100, congratulations, you're doing good. If you're not getting that, I'm here to help you. So in the main method, we have an integer variable OK, which is initialized to -100. All right. So we have this -100 statement, which is not needed here. But the compiler doesn't throw any error for this statement. It executes this as a normal statement and it does not throw any error at this point. Okay. When we try to print the variable OK, it prints -100. So the output is -100 and it does not throw any error. Can you guess the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 2, congratulations. If you're not getting it, I'm here to help you. So in the main method, we have an integer variable which is initialized to 10, and we are trying to print that variable by performing both pre-increment and post-increment at the same time. So when we do this, we'll get this error, which is the L value required error, which means that it needs a modifier and then left side value is needed. So it will throw an error like this. Instead, if you try to only do one operation, you will get the output as 10. And if you try to pre-increment, you will get the output as 11. Can you guess the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 1, congratulations. If you're not getting it, I'm here to help you. So in the C program, in the main method, we have two integer variables a and b, which is initialized to 3 and 2 respectively, and we perform the equality operations in it. So we knew that this equal operator is the associability is left to right. So first this part will be executed. So a equal to b. So it will check 3 equal to 2, which is false. So it will return 0. So then in this case, it will check 0 equal to 0. So since it is true, it will return 1. And since we are assigning it to a, this a will be reinitialized to 1. So when we try to print it, it will print 1 and 2. So the output is option 1. Can you guess the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 3, congratulations. If you're not getting it, I'm here to help you. So in the C program, we have a main method which has an integer variable a which is initialized to 10. Here we have a switch case defined. A switch case can accept an integer variable, a character variable, or an enum. So here we are passing that variable a which holds the value of 10, and we have the case 5 plus 5. So here it won't throw any error. So it will take it as 5 plus 5, 10. So it will take it as case 10. Since we are passing a as 10, this case will be executed. So hello will be printed with a new line. But we don't have any break statement in this case. So the default case will also get executed. So the output is hello, new line, and OK. Can you guess the output of the code given here? If your answer is option 4, congratulations. If you're not getting it, I'm here to help you. So in the following C code, in the main method, we have an integer variable a which is initialized to 2, and we have a switch case in it. So switch, and we have a integer variable a passed in it which holds the value of 2. So once it is done, it will search for the case 2. So it will skip all these statements and go to case 2, and this statement will be executed. But we should note that there is no break in this case. So the case 3 will also get executed, and we are at the end of the switch case. So it will come out of this case and print this exit from switch case statement. So the correct answer is option 4. Hope you find this video helpful. Thank you.